Okay, I don't feel like I've filmed a Get Ready With Me since like 1903. Legitimately on YouTube, I'm not even kidding. Also, I've become the best ice latte maker of all time. And look at my cute little cup. My cute little Anthro cup. They do have like dupes for these at Walmart, Target, TJ Maxx, all the things. But like, truthfully, I'm gonna be honest. The Anthropologie ones are just the best. I understand they're expensive, but it is what it is. Oh, beauty pie. Slay. Okay, anyway, I'm gonna do a quick little, not even a quick little, I'm just gonna do a little Get Ready With Me. All the products I'm using, honestly, I've used these products for a hot minute. I've not done my makeup for, let's see, what day did I get my under eyes injected? I got PRF, which is where they take your blood out, spin it, cool half of it and heat half of it to create like a gel-like consistency for biostimulant growth under here, because I've always had really hollow under eyes. And I am so bruised, it's not even funny. It was by far the most painful thing I've ever experienced, honestly. As far as like, oh man, I got dye on that. Dang it, I didn't do that. As far as beauty treatments goes, I'm talking that and radio frequency microneedling about murdered me, truly. But my makeup routine has not really changed since the last time you guys saw it. I feel like when I was doing only beauty videos on YouTube and, you know, it was like 2019, 2021-ish, that was like with the hype thing. It was like, you know, everybody was trying the drugstore makeup and doing XYZ. But I have found that because my life has been go, go, go for the past 3 years, truthfully, I just have found a routine that works for me and I've stuck with it, and I've tried to simplify so many things. Matter of fact, me and my little sister, she's 11 now, if you can believe that. It's actually absurd. I have to pick her up from school today and she's so excited. She was like, you better come early to pick me up. She's crazy. But anyway, we were talking yesterday and we were talking about her Christmas list, and I was telling her how I have so enjoyed having things in my life because for a long time, like having things in my life that are maybe a little bit more expensive, or maybe they're not more expensive, but just having like staples, like my staple jewelry. This is the jewelry I wear like every single day, you know? And some pieces were expensive and some weren't. These 2 earrings are from Amazon, but these are, you know, actual diamonds. And I was telling her, I was like, I feel like when you're young, you just, especially for Christmas and your birthday, all that kind of stuff, you just get all this stuff on your list and you're like, oh, what else can I get? And it's about quantity rather than quality. And then I feel like it's like that, you know, in college, because a lot of people can't afford to get, you know, super nice things or whatever. So I was giving her ideas of what she could be getting, looking for, and putting on her Christmas list. And I say all that to say, my makeup routine hasn't changed all that much because I've just enjoyed my products. And I don't feel the need to switch all the time if I'm enjoying them, you know? However, I do have some blemishes and I do have some bruising. So I'm gonna try to cover that up. And I'm using this Chanel concealer. I use it in the shade 51, I think. B50 is the shade I use. So I'm just gonna cover these up. Also, I just uploaded a video today, which I have to make the thumbnail for. I'm very proud of myself because I have made it a huge goal for literally since last year to post more on YouTube and post vlogs and all the things, because that's something I really enjoy posting. And I didn't. Like, I was just like, no, it doesn't make any money. I'm working really hard doing all the things, but honestly, it's just something that I enjoy. Like, it's an outlet. And so I've been posting more very consistently, I would say. And I've just enjoyed it. Also, I've been seeing my sister-in-law, who's an esthetician in Lexington, Kentucky. She owns a place called Native Complexions. Also this, I need to pick up another one of these at the sale. I don't even know if this freaking sale is still going on. I need to see, actually, like right now, if it's going on. Because your girl does not know. And I need to know. Pick up where you left off. Wait, is it over? Am I stupid? Oh no. No, 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 no. When is Sephora sale ending? November 2025. It ended November 10th. I'm actually stupid. Oh my gosh. What a dumb, dumb idiot. It ended a week ago, 7 days ago. I didn't even get what I needed to get. What a moron. Anyway, I was gonna pick up another one of those. I guess I won't be doing that. I guess I'll just wait till I'm literally out of it. Anyway, shade medium. But I've just enjoyed my makeup products. I've just enjoyed my little routine. I know what works for me. I know what colors I am. I know, you know, these things don't break me out, whatever. And then I was talking about my sister-in-law. My sister-in-law, like I said, esthetician in Lexington, Kentucky. I've been seeing her, and she used to struggle really, really bad with cystic acne. And I struggled really bad with acne, but not necessarily cystic. I mean, I would have some cystic, but it wasn't predominantly that. And she has been studying Korean skincare and why they have such good skin, all that kind of stuff. And corneotherapy is what it's called. I think that's the correct term. I'm pretty positive it is. But it's basically where people don't really exfoliate their skin. They don't do any sort of chemical or physical exfoliants, but like maybe one time a month. And she was telling me all about it, and I'm like, that's just so absurd to me. Like, I've been exfoliating my face every day chemically and sometimes physically for years, and I feel like my skin has been good. So to go to like not do that at all kind of freaks me out. Oh, I had the world's biggest eye booger, actually. I don't know, it just kind of freaks me out. And I'm like, was my skin just gonna get clogged and like horrible? And I've been doing that, but my skin looked phenomenal, gorgeous, stunning, beautiful, no spots, no bruising, no anything. Like, just truly the best my skin's ever looked. On the day that I went to go get microneedling, and I honestly, truthfully didn't even need microneedling, but I'm in a contract with a med spa, so like, I didn't have to get anything done per se, but I like needed to get something done to like show people. And so I was like, oh, I'll just get microneedling, you know, I've had it before, blah, blah. Broke me out so terrible, like not the vibe. So I'm still in recovery from that, honestly. And I've been using a lot of her products that she recommends, which is a lot of Michelle Corley. They're all acne safe, all that kind of stuff. Obviously using House of Fawn, which is my rebranding of Fawn Beauty, which is not out yet, but obviously like I have the samples of the products so I can use them. And make sure everything's, you know, going to plan, looking gorgina, all that kind of stuff. And yeah, so I guess that's that. But I don't know, my skin's just always been on its own journey. Truthfully doing whatever it wants. Also, here's another House of Fawn product. Oh my gosh, there's a spider on the ceiling. Where are these spiders coming from? We've had multiple spiders. Anyway, this is the Bronzing Baked Finishing Powder from House of Fawn. Speaking of which, I have to go to either New York or I have to go to West Palm in like the next week or so. I actually need to like book that ASAP. But I have to go for work for my manufacturer and like go see everything in person. And I don't know which one to do, honestly. Chase was like, oh, let's go to New York, which I was so surprised by because if you don't know, we were in New York for a year for him to play baseball. He played for the Mets, and we were in Coney Island, which is like we were in their farming system, or he was. And he hated it, like literally hated it. But we love New York's food, and we thought, you know, New York at Christmas time, like it just seems like such a magical sleigh experience. And I've been to New York 57,000 times. Given that we low-key kind of lived there for 8 months. And then also I have to go every year for Fashion Week, which is in February and September. And I've spent a lot of time in New York, basically, is what I'm trying to say. And the fact that he said New York was low-key confusing to me because I was like, are you the same man I married? Because I'm confused. I'm confuzzled, if you will. Because the man I married hates New York. But anyway, I thought, oh, West Palm right now? West Palm, and I looked up the weather, and it's like 80 degrees and sunny and just gorgeous outside. I thought that sounds so nice, you know, so I thought for sure he'd say that. The only positive about, or not the only positive, but one of the positives about New York is that you don't have to like rent a car, whereas if you go, you know, pretty much anywhere else, you have to rent a car, or you're gonna have to, you know, Uber 57,000 times a day. But I thought West Palm would just be nice and be like a little change up because it's cold in New York, it's cold here, it's hot in West Palm. West Palm's so nice. They have great shopping, they got the Birkins, they got, you know, all blah. But I don't know, who knows? Who knows what we'll end up doing. Also, are you guys watching Dancing with the Stars? Because I've never actually like watched it, and I'm still not watching it per se. I've literally seen 2 episodes. I think I've seen like 1 full episode, but I've watched all the recaps that they post on TikTok, and I watched Secret Lives of Mormon Wives, which is such a good show. I mean, it's absolute white trash television, don't get me wrong, but it is just good if you're looking for that type of show, or you're like looking to be entertained. Let me zoom you guys in just a little bit. I'm going the wrong way. Anyway, but Whitney, who was on the show like all the seasons prior, is on it, and she's just phenomenal. Like, she danced her whole life. She literally got a degree, like a fine arts degree with an emphasis in dance, is what she said. And then there's Alex Earl on it, which I thought was like so interesting. And there's Dylan Efron, I think is his name, Zac Efron's brother. So there's a lot of people on it that it's just, I don't know, you don't know them, but you have like a parasocial relationship, you know, of, oh, hey, like I know of you, or I know, you know, enough about them, whatever. And so it's just been interesting to watch. But I was watching Secret Lives of Mormon Wives. Me and Chase both were, actually, while we had breakfast, because don't let him fool you. I might be all big and strong, but the man loves a good white trash reality TV show. Let me tell you, he loves it. Also, I picked up this brush, the Pro Contour 79 brush. This is the Sephora brand brush, and I used it. No, I've never used it actually for contour, but I've used it for like blending in just like random products or whatever, and I didn't like it a whole lot. It's nice and fluffy. It's a good like diffusing brush, but I feel like my skin needs a good exfoliation or something, because it's just looking piled up, you know? Piled up. Also, my hair. So let me explain this tragedy to you. You may have seen it in my vlogs. If you don't watch my vlogs, I honestly just like get ready, do my skincare, all the things in my vlogs. So it's not necessarily beauty focused, it's more like lifestyle focused, but still a lot of beauty talk in there. Anyway, my girl. I'm acting like she's dead. She's not dead. She just left. Her husband, she told me about this for a while. My hair girl, moved to South Carolina and no longer does hair, which is actually more of a tragedy than you can even fathom, because I have this much trust in people who do hair. No tea, no shade. No tea, no shade. I just have my girl, you know, and I've been going to her since I was 15 years old. She did my hair for prom. Like, it's that serious. And she was in high school at the time, I'm pretty sure. She had just graduated. She was just a year ahead of me. Or maybe she was 2. She was 2 years ahead of me. Anyway, she moved. So I've had to find, you know, a new people to do my hair. And I had never really bleached my hair. And it was just a whole hum-diddly-hum experience. And I don't know, I'm such a tweaker about it. And then I'm like, ooh, do I like my hair? Do I not like my hair? But every time I went to Kira, I loved my hair. And now that she's not here, I'm like, I don't know what to do. Like, I don't know what to do without you. And she didn't use bleach. She used Agora Absolute Lightener, which was not bleach, so it was a lot gentler on your hair. And now everybody else is like using bleach. And I'm like, is my hair gonna fall out? Just like, go ahead and let me know. Like, is my hair gonna fall out? I don't know. But also, like, I'm so dramatic about my hair. And I think I have a little bit of PTSD because my mom has always struggled with hers. Well, not always, but some girl straight up fried my mom's hair off. I mean, like, literally fried it off, and it's still in recovery. It would just, like, fall out in the handfuls, and it was just so dead. And she would always overbook, which I understand some stylists do that if they have an assistant, but she didn't have an assistant. So she would have my mom, like, if my mom had to get her hair done, she was at the salon minimum, I'm talking minimum 5 hours. It was the most absurd thing. And then when I started getting my hair, like, actually done, I was like, Mom, that's not normal. Like, I think that this girl's frying her hair off. She was. She was, in fact, frying her hair off. Excuse me. And my mom was like, no, like, I don't think she is. But my mom had gone there for, like, over 10 years, and she was scared to leave. And I was like, Queen, you gotta get on out of here. This ain't good. So then we started going to somebody else, or my mom did, and then she moved. So everybody in our life just picks up and moves. Also, we got an Ulta recently, and I sometimes I go back and forth between being an Ulta girl and a Sephora girl. Also, you guys, this is so good. The Jisoo Honey Infused Lip Oil. I don't know what shade this is. I have no idea. It looks like this. It's like a nudie with a little bit of glimmer in it. It doesn't have a name on the bottom though. Peach? I think it says peach or something. It has like a P on it. I don't know what shade it is though. Anyway, I put this on the other day, just plain, nothing else, just that. It was beautiful, genuinely beautiful, and it lasted for hours upon hours. So if you're looking for a really good lip gloss, that is definitely one to check out. It's phenomenal. Anyway, I'm gonna line my eyes with this purple because I've been doing that. Then on Wednesday, we're leaving again to go to Nashville because I'm getting my eyebrows done. I just got like so tired. I can't tell you how unmotivated I am today to work. I mean, like, I'm talking. Wait, why do people keep commenting on my vlogs? I feel like I accidentally posted a vlog on accident. I'm gonna go crazy. I use CapCut on my laptop to edit my YouTube videos, and as soon as you take it, like, you can make your video go private on CapCut to like upload to YouTube, and every single time it uploads it in public, so you have like zero time to edit a thumbnail or edit the or really, quite frankly, anything. So then it just uploads and you're like, oh great, love that for me. I look like a psychopath in the thumbnail because I had to go to choose one. It chose one for me. Anyway, excuse me. Also, I've been Live Laugh Loving L'Oreal Telescopic again. It's just such a good mascara. So I kept getting comments, and I was like, why do I keep getting comments on my YouTube video? Like from the other day. Turns out it was the one from today. Okay. Also, I gotta figure out where I want to put not only like my camera, but my whole like filming setup in here, because this is supposed to be my office, which it's not even close to being done. It's genuinely could not be further from being done. But I'm so tired of like doing the home things. Or I'm not tired of it. I'm just, well, yeah, I am. And if it doesn't have to be done right now, it's kind of on the back burner a little bit, honestly. But that's okay. And I feel like when I film here, it's so washed out. Like I'm right in front of the window so I can see myself better, but it's like washed out as heck. Which is obviously not what I want. But anyway, that's it. That's Get Ready With Me. I've not done in 47,000 years. Hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know what other types of videos that you want to do, because I know I built my audience off of doing beauty videos, beauty content, but also I feel like I'm at the point in my life where I just want to share lifestyle things. I want to share like housing updates, clothes, fashion, makeup, jewelry, all that kind of stuff. So let it girl now. Anyway, hope you enjoyed.